Hey guys, back again, and today, well, this video particularly, guys, I weren't going to make it, but I figured bugger it is quicker, right? So I've had an argument with this guy. Well, this is not even an argument, it's just discussion, guys, right? So I figured making this video would be easier than me keep going back and forward with this guy. So he's right, we all commented on this Doom Dark Ages part that we're not buying the game, right, guys? Because we all know that the game isn't on the disc, and you basically just pay for the disc just to unlock the game to be really still download it, guys. And I'm not supporting a company like that, right? And there's many of us commenting on it, and there's one guy had to get salty about it, basically, and doesn't like the fact that people have an opinion about not wanting to waste their money, especially when you don't have that much to waste. He thinks it's fine to waste £70 on a game that you don't really own. So I thought, bugger this, I'm just going to say it, it's easier, guys. So as you all know, guys, I'm not a fan of online-only games, and I'm definitely not a fan of a part-owned game. So, and that's actually with anything, guys, right? When you part-own a house, when you part-own anything, no one wants to do it because they know you get fucking stiffed. So I wasn't nasty to the guy. I just basically put in terminology because he actually put to all of us, not just me, to all of us, that we're basically whining little kiddies that don't understand that we're missing out on such a fucking awesome game. Right? It's got nothing to do with the game being great or not. I put it in layman's terms to him, guys, by saying to him, we didn't say it's a bad game, we just don't like the way it's packaged. You wouldn't, for example, buy a Lamborghini if it didn't have wheels and an engine. He then replied to me saying, that's not even the same thing. Clearly, you don't know what you're talking about then, because you didn't understand the context from what I'm saying. It is the same thing. They're stating that Doom is a physical game, but there's nothing on the disc. So therefore, you have to pay money, do inconveniences, and never really own that game. For 69 quid, I think that's a fucking rip-off. And I voiced my opinion on it because everyone else has as well, and they get the point, guys. Now, the reason I had to make the video is to make this point very, very clear, that this guy doesn't understand. He's one of these people that probably buys it, plays it, gets rid of it. Now, I want to make this point clear. As a physical gamer, as a person who likes physical games, that is locked under an online license. Now, what he doesn't understand, and he hasn't actually even thought about this, if Bethesda went bankrupt tomorrow, and let's face it, in this day and age, nothing is above that, right? It can happen. So let's say Bethesda goes bankrupt tomorrow, right? That means all rights to anything that Bethesda owns, including the license to Doom, will now go into a solvency, which would be obviously with the bank or whoever takes over Bethesda. Now, do you think that means that download patch that you need to play Doom Eternal or Dark Ages, whatever the fuck it's called, is going to be able to work? No, it's not. Does that think then you're going to get your money back? No, you're not. Why? Because they've gone bankrupt. Now, all assets to do with Bethesda no longer belongs to Bethesda. That means Doom, that means Diablo, all them games online only now are worthless, as people are finding out with games. You can read it, guys, right now. It's on the news. Rust. The game Rust is completely dead on PlayStation 4 and original Xbox Ones. You have to have the upgraded new generation version, and guess what? They'll stiff you on that. Give them a little while, and they will be doing the same with that. It's like with every game nowadays. They are turning the servers off. If they do not have any offline modes or any single-player modes, you can't play it. Now, to me, that's being fisted, because it wasn't a cheap game. If Doom was like free to play for everybody, or 20 quid, I wouldn't fucking care so much. You think, 20 quid, in a lifespan of say 2 years playing it, I got my money's worth out of it. But even then, I still wouldn't buy it because I'm a physical collector. And I only put it in layman's terms to him, guys, that you would not take this profession in any other thing you buy. You wouldn't. You wouldn't say, for example, guys, say, I got the internet, I pay £30 a month. But some websites, say like Asda's and that, are charging £1 extra just to look on their website. Just to click on the website and have a look, that's an extra pound to your bill on top of the £30 you're already paying for the internet. And he hasn't answered that one yet, guys, but think about that. That's the same sort of terms, right? You're paying £69 for a physical game, and can you really tell me you've got a physical game? You have not. And you'll get people out there going, but no games are on the disc. I can fucking prove that right now. I can prove that right now. I ain't like I'm sitting here spitting facts I can't prove. I can prove I've got 90% of PlayStation 5 games physical. I can play with no internet, no update, no patches on the fucking disc. You cannot do that with Doom. You cannot do that with online requirement games because they require the internet, so they require the latest updates and patches for you to play it. That is the reason why I didn't buy Indiana Jones or Doom. It's got nothing to do with the game being shite or great or awesome. I bet them games are top tier games. I put them out there as probably the best games come out this year. But I'm not going to buy them under the marketing profits of the fact that they have brought them out, not even on the disc. And then people just buy it digitally. I don't want to. I don't want to even help line the pockets of people that couldn't be fucking bothered to bring a disc. Now, there's a guy out there right now on the internet. You can go find him. He's on YouTube, guys. He did a video recently talking about that these Blu-ray discs they're using are 4K Ultra HD discs they're using for PlayStation 5 and Xbox. And they have 100 gigs, guys. I thought they were limited to 50 gigs. So I thought 2 or 3 discs is fine. But he said, no, these Ultra 4K Blu-ray discs can be compacted into 100 gigabyte of data. So you work that out, guys, right? Doom's 80 gigs. That means there's 20 gigabytes left after the full initial games on there. Not the DLC, not the updates, just the game. They could have brought the game out physically. Same with the Indiana Jones. That is another 100 gig game that could have fitted on the disc, and they didn't. So at the end of the day, I think us physical gamers are in our rights to turn around and say, no, I'm not buying that. Now, people can go out there and get their little knickers in a twist, and they can go out there and bitch and moan and be on their fucking monthly period. I thought it was a women thing, but clearly men get on the fucker and all. Oh, you can't say that. That's a fucking awesome game. Who's the child here, mate? I mean, am I the child to saying I'm not going to pay £69 for something I can't play, see, and physically own for myself? Or you, for bitching and moaning that you're not happy that you can't play the game on your own, you've got to be able to go out there and tickle everyone's balls and go, ain't it great? Isn't this game great? No, it's not fun on your own, is it, when you turn around and think you're cool, but you're the only fucker on the slide? At the end of the day, guys, right, people can say what they like, and I know a lot of people are on my side as I am on their side. I didn't realise so many people are voicing their opinion. It's happening more and more now about these online games and about these digital, semi-digital games, you know? If the game's got limitations like the Switch 2, and that will have limitations, you know, there's a little cartridge, whatnot, and they can't really put them on 2 cartridges, it's a little bit more complicated. Well, it's not. They could have an installation cartridge and then get the cartridge in and it'll play the rest of the game. But I understand that cartridges have a lot more fucking harder to deal with, but they could also do it as you can get a 128 gigabyte memory card, so I don't see really, again, why these games won't fit on the cartridge. They will. It's all to do with publishing and the way they want to do it, because they're trying so damn hard to ram down digital games down our throats so that they can control the way we play, the way we buy, and everything else. Won't happen, though. There's enough people out there like myself that will rebel against it, and the gaming industry will fall if they go 100% digital. It's not the way forward. It's just another way of being controlled. But then again, these people out there, you know, the 5-minute crowd that are in it for the 5 minutes and done with it, that's it. Right, they'll be like, oh, well, never mind, fuck it, I'll find something else to do, and that's what they'll do, you know. So these people that go out there, they buy themselves a nice fancy car, a BMW M3, M4, whatever, spend about 70 grand buying the car, then they end up spending another 50, 60 grand doing it up, they make it so fucking fast it can go 0 to 60 and you're dead in fucking under a second, and literally they sell it a week later because they're bored of it. And these are the sort of people that buy these games, play it once, and they're done with it. And then there's people like us that appreciate the art of the game, appreciate all the effort and that went into it, the acting, the fucking voiceovers, the fucking graphical team and everything, you know, the hours, the weeks, the days that went into these games. And I feel sorry for the people at Bethesda and the people that created Doom, because there's nothing to do with them. It's why the game is not on a disc. That's to do with the publishing of Microsoft, who didn't want to put the money out there to put the game on the fucking disc. That's why their games are flopping. That's why Xbox is going downhill quite badly, because they're not giving a flying fuck about the community. They're not giving a fuck about the gamers. They give a fuck about what they want. What they want is a digital market. What they want is people having what's a bona fide subscription-based gaming industry. Well, we don't want that. We want to pay 50, 60, 70 quid for a game. And I think, at the end of the day, if you keep rocking the apple cart, you'll eventually just come off at your end where people will just do what they did with Sega, and they'll just jump off, go, fuck it, I give up. I generally believe, guys, if Sega hadn't have fallen and given up with the Dreamcast, I generally think they would have been in the runnings right now for the console wars. Because you got to think, guys, we wouldn't have had games like Sonic the Hedgehog. We wouldn't have had games like Streets of Rage. They'd have all been exclusive to the new Sega console. And everybody would have still been with the Sega console because they understood what we want. At the end of the day, right, people can come at me, and I don't mind, right? An opinion's an opinion. But don't go after somebody if they choose to not waste £70 on a fucking game that you can't even fucking physically play in your console when you bought a home console to buy physical software. People have got to stop being, what I can quote unquote, being a woman on her rag. Because at the end of the day, it's stupid. It's fucking stupid. And people take that by offence. I take it by offence. Fuck it, right? It's down to people to do so. I'm fucking sick and tired of people being a wet fucking towel. You can't say that. Oh, fucking hell, my bumhole's so hurt. Oh, fucking snowflake. Fucking get over it. I'm sick and tired of it, guys. At the end of the day, right, we live in a democracy where words saying is supposed to be everyone can have their opinion. And if your opinion fucking reflects against other people's opinions, they think they've got a right to come out and attack you. Like, you should buy it. We're a big baby, can't afford it, got no friends. No, it's called we've got fucking brains. I know everyone likes getting a fucking suntan, but I don't go jump in the fucking oven and cook myself all around on 300 fucking degrees, do I? It's the point, guys, right? We're not all in it for the in crowd. We don't all jump in because everyone's having a good time, you know what I'm saying? And it's down to everyone to have their own opinion, right? I don't ram my opinion down your throat and go, mine's what matters, guys. Mine only matters. You better follow me, right? You better do what I'm saying, right? No, that's my opinion. If you think Doom, Dark Ages is worth it for you, then you go out there and do it. But when I say to you, so it looks a cool game, but not for me because the way they packaged it, don't then attack me. I need to attack you for buying the fucking game. If you want to go out there and whack £70 into a fucking game that's not yours, go ahead and do so and enjoy it. Enjoy that shit. But don't have a go at people when they generally don't want to spend £70, which they can't afford. I'm not sitting here flexing. I can't afford it. You know, I'm not going to sit there buying a game, you can't take home with you. I'd love to go buy Forza Horizon 5, guys. And I've got to admit, right, I've been kicking myself. I'm like, I should buy it. I love the game, I should buy it. I know it's digital, but I should buy it. But then I'm saying to myself, but then I'm completely defeating the object of what I'm going on about. And that is, kids that want the latest toys throw their items at the pram to get it. And that's what I'd be doing, guys. I'd be giving into a company that's like, well, you want it that bad, you better get it. I'm not doing it. I've played Forza Horizon 5 physically on the Xbox. I really enjoyed it. It's probably one of the best racing games I've ever played. The customization, the freedom, the drifting around the map, I fucking enjoy it. And do you know what, some of the guys, I don't even mind buying their DLC because it's quite cheap. It's like £3 a car, which isn't bad. You know, you can waste £3 a week here and there. So it's not bad. But the point I'm getting at, guys, is I'm not going to pay £50 for a game that didn't come out physically for the PlayStation. And I understand why. At the end of the day, it's an old game, right? The publishing of it and this, that, and the other, they probably wouldn't have thought it would sell very well. I beg to differ. I think if they would have done an actual physical game of Forza Horizon 5 on the PlayStation 5, I generally believe a lot more people will be playing it. If they decide to bring Forza Horizon 6 out, and that goes to PlayStation as well, I highly recommend they bring out a disc. If they do us dirty with that as well and put like 20 gigs on a 100 gig game, then we won't buy it. You need to understand that. We're not going to pay for games because they're Xbox now on PlayStation. You can't win us over that way. At the end of the day, PlayStation players, we like an equality. We like a physical fucking game. And, you know, people can go, Xbox this, Xbox, get in the back of the fucking line, will you? You're not even a fucking afterthought. You didn't even come on the scene till 2001. PlayStation's been going since 1994. And yes, you can bitch and moan about the fact that, you know, the Mega Drive and Nintendo's there first. And that's why Nintendo is the leading console, even today. So PlayStation and Nintendo are head-to-head, where Xbox is where's that in the toilet. And it's nothing to do with gaming wars. It's nothing to do with people saying you're right or you're wrong, right? Gaming was cool in 2001 and 2. We actually had, you know, Xbox had a part in it. Why? Because they were bringing PC games to the fucking Xbox. Games like Warcraft. Games like fucking Unreal Tournament. And what happened? Xbox got too comfortable. They brought out a 360 with the red ring of death, which everyone thought fucking great. And then They stopped making exclusive games. It was just back and forth. And Xbox can sit there bitching all they want about, you're getting all the Xbox games. What about you? You got Grand Theft Auto. That was a PlayStation IP. You got Crash Bandicoot. PlayStation IP. You got Spyro the Dragon. PlayStation IP. But we don't all bitch because at the end of the day, us PlayStation players have grown the fuck up and we understand that gaming is gaming. It doesn't matter if you're a PC player, if you're a PlayStation player, Xbox or Switch. Gaming is gaming. But I don't understand where all this petty shit came from. It must be these woke people, I guess, guys. Woke my ass. Go back to fucking sleep. But anyway, guys, ran over and had to babysit all the people that don't understand why people like us don't want to pay 70 quid for something you can't even fucking have in your own. There you go. Now maybe people understand, right? It's nothing to do with, like I said, digging at anybody. It's just getting people to understand that it is the same thing. It doesn't matter how you look at it, right? You wouldn't buy anything in the world if you only got half measures for more of the price. And it's true, guys, true. People were moaning at one point you didn't get manuals with your game. Now you don't even get the fucking game with the game. My point is, guys, right, this rant didn't even have to happen, but people can't leave people alone that's got an opposite opinion to them. I don't care if people come at me going, no, digital's the way forward. I'm going to clap back and tell you why it's not. You can't stand there and tell me why digital games is the way forward. It's not. Games are fucking more expensive digitally, and you can't trade them with people. You can't borrow them with people. You can't do fuck all with a fucking digital game. You pay $79.99 for it, and there you go. That's the end result. You got it 5 minutes early once it installed. But, you know, I don't give a fuck. I'm not a fucking 5-year-old that I can't wait my turn to get my game. The amount of people that be like, Grand Theft Auto, I've already downloaded it. I'm downloading it as I speak. And I won't be because I'll be waiting for the postman, as usual. But I don't fucking care. I'm not out there bitching about it, right? I like my creature comforts. That's just the way and who I am. And there's a lot of other people out there like it. But I'm sick and tired of people getting attacked for having a different opinion because someone thinks this game is great. If it's great, go ahead. Go jump on it. Go have a good old wank over it. But people like us don't fucking want it. Simple as that. And like I said, I had to make a rant video about it, guys, because people keep doing this. Every time I've got a different opinion about a game that's online or digital or whatever, they come in, oh, fuck off. Go take a fucking short walk off a pier, man, because it's fucking stupid. Nobody gives a fuck, right? Nobody wants that shit. So, you know, leave people to be. That's what I say, leave people to be. Now, like I said, if you're offended by it, fucking get in line with all the other people that's in the fucking corner crying about it. I don't give a shit. I'm sick and tired of fucking tiptoeing around fucking idiots that can say what the fuck they want while we're not allowed to. Us physical gamers like our games fucking physical. And if they come with all these fucking contingencies, let people like us say, oh, great game, but not for us. Not go, oh, you can't afford it. Oh, you got no friends. Oh, get with the program. Oh, fuck off. People like that are idiots. Really are. And I should know because I'm a fucking idiot. But these people outweigh me and that's not fucking on. I'm the biggest dumbass here, you know what I mean? I've got to stay that way. But anyway, guys, take the rant with a grain of salt, guys. You all know who I'm talking about here. I'm not talking about anyone in particular. Just these people that's got to constantly dig at people no matter what they, you know, you put something nice on. How do you look? You look shit. Constantly have to bring people down. Constantly have to come and dig at you because you have a different opinion to them. That's what this is for, guys. It's not directed at anyone in particular, not anyone in general, just those style of people that generally know who they are, get up in the morning to come and get digs and fucking bully people who have a different opinion to them. Fucking get on with it, man. On that note, guys, thanks very much for watching. Gameplay will be coming tonight on Roadcraft, so stay tuned for that. And to all my normal people out there, or freaks like myself, I'll see you all in the next one.